It's Erin from Catawba Science Center. Happy Easter week. We're going to celebrate by doing a dissection of an egg. All you need is an egg. Okay, to not make a mess, I'm going to use a plate, something to catch my egg, and a knife. So the egg is a hard outer shell. It's a characteristic of birds, that this is how their embryos develop inside a hard, although gas permeable shell. I'm going to use my knife to chip away a bit more at the shell. There are two membranes inside, an inner and an outer, that hold the contents in. Sometimes you can find the spot where the air cell is located. It's the oxygen that's going to be necessary for the chick as it hatches. Hard to see right now, but we can get a look at that outer membrane. Now, the tough part will be getting the rest of the egg contents out without breaking them apart. So I'm going to puncture the membrane a bit, crack my egg more, and release the interior anatomy. Okay. Once it's out, you can sort of look a bit more closely at those membranes if you peel at the edges of the egg and find that inner layer there. All right, here are the inner contents that you are familiar with, I bet. There is the yolk and the white, at least when it's cooked. But there's a bit more going on as far as the development of a chick if this were a fertilized egg. So let's talk about that. The yolk is mostly fat. It's going to nourish the embryo as it develops into a chick. So this is perhaps part that you don't always eat. The white is called albumin. It's what surrounds the yolk in the egg. There are two different kinds. They're thick. You can see it sort of keeps its shape a bit better. And then there's the thin albumin that's running all over my plate. Now these white cords are at either end of my egg. I broke it up a little bit. These are called chalaza or chalazi, plural. It's fun to say. They hold the yolk in the center, sort of protect the developing chick. There is also something called a germinal disc. It is the white spot. I've broken up my yolk a bit trying to find my other chalaza, but here is the germinal disc. This, when fertilized, is what becomes our baby chick. Now, this is the anatomy of the egg. I hope you can use this now for something yummy, perhaps, to make. Make sure you wash your hands and all the things you use to look at the anatomy of the egg very carefully. Have a great week. Thanks for watching.